Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Got my little big boy out here waiting on that last little cookie. There you go, buddy. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday morning. It's going to be a crazy one here today. Got a feeling. Um, we had Hurricane Ida make landfall, I guess, Sunday. And it's coming this way. I kept thinking they must have changed the path because when they showed it before, it was like barely going to clip the northwest corner of um, Georgia. But now it looks like we're going to get all kinds of crap today. Worst part being from 3 p.m. to about 9 p.m., they said. Spin up tornadoes, all that good stuff. I'm like, yay. So it is what it is. We'll hunker down and hope for the best. Let's see who we got hanging out with us today. We've got Mr. Paul Stewart. He says, good morning, thumbs up. Thank you, Paul. Got a good start on the thumbs up over there. Clyde C&C's here this morning. Good morning, Clyde. Good to see you. Dennis Nolan's here. Said good morning to all. Finally got my Nova yesterday. We'll be posting my table build today sometime. Awesome. So glad you got it because, like I said, if it was at the FedEx thing here in Atlanta with the weather we're having today, that would be just another excuse for them to delay stuff. So glad you went ahead and got that. Good deal. And I look forward to seeing the video stuff. Ronald Cool, good morning, sir. Gary Hammett, good morning. George is here. Good morning, George. Monroe Cook, good morning, sir. Kevin Hells, good morning to you. Happy Tuesday. Larry Gaunt says, good morning, everyone. One more day not in the dirt bed, so life is good. Yeah, life is good. Every day is good, just some better than others. That's what I always say. Janet's here today. Hey, Janet. We've missed you. I have. I don't know about the rest of the people, but I have. I always like seeing your little icon, emoji, whatever that thing is, here on the coffee sessions. Clyde says it's going to be a garbage day here today. Yeah. Hey, look, Bart's over on the tubes today. Well, hit that thumbs up while you're over there. The ones you do on Facebook don't really count for nothing. So make sure you hit that thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever one, while you're over there on the tubes. As you can maybe tell, I worked a little on my little project yesterday. Got it turned for the most part. Still got to get it a little smoother in spots, and I'm still trying to decide on the finish. I thought I had a plan when I started this project. I thought, well, I'm going to do something totally different as far as the finish. And then the more I thought about it, then I thought, nah, maybe that's not what I want to do because it does delay the process a while. You got to let stuff dry and soak in and all that stuff. So I kind of thought, well, I won't do that. Well, then when I got turned it yesterday, I thought, well, yeah, it needs something. So I may go back to my original plan, or I may try something totally different. I don't know. And the worst part is I may not even get to work on it much today because I don't want to be out here in my little shop when all heck breaks loose this afternoon. It don't look great out there now. It feels like it's the calm before the storm. It's kind of eerie what we got going on out there, but Anyhow, let's see. Gary Hammett's here. Good morning, Gary. Says we're getting rain now. Yeah, it's that's what I mean. I think probably as soon as the coffee session is over, I need to batten down the hatches here in the shop and go on in and just be ready to ride this one out, because the way they were talking on the news. Now, sometimes they get on there and they talk like it's going to be just god awful, and it's not. But I don't know. I think it may be different this time. My favorite solar man's here, Mr. Ryan Ballard. Good morning. Clyde says, I hope it doesn't follow I-75 to Canada. I don't know. Like I said, I thought that when they were first showing the things on Saturday and Sunday, they showed that path going mostly through Alabama and Mississippi, and then starting to turn, just a slow right, catching the top corner, northwest corner of Georgia, and then on into Tennessee and up that way. But now it's like they're showing it coming across Georgia. So I have their, I always watch that little Fox 5. That's my local news channel I watch, and I have their app on my phone. So when I hit the thing where you can see you can either do the past radar or the future radar. Whenever I do the future one, it's showing all that mess. But it's a pretty thin line, looks like, unless there's another one behind it, which there might be. So I don't know. We'll see. You can't do nothing about it. It is what it is. You just sit and duck. So all you can do is ride it out and see what happens. It just seems weird, though, because, I've been in Georgia, born and raised in Indiana, but I've been in Georgia way longer than I was ever in Indiana. 40 years. And I just don't remember until that, I think it was Irma hit, and then, it made landfall, and then, we got the tropical storm or tropical depression part of it. And I just don't remember anything like that before. I mean, yeah, we have some spin up thunderstorms and tornadoes and stuff like that, but I mean, just all day long where it looks like you're down in Florida almost. And I got a feeling today's going to be another one of those days. Let's see. Did I miss somebody? I missed a bunch of comments here, Yakking. I see Klondike's here. Good morning, sir. Marcello's here. Good morning. Thumbs up. Thank you. Appreciate the thumbs up, guys. Wild Bill Hoffman's here. Good morning. Clyde CNC. Something undercover again. All right. Jim Sinicola's here. Great weather here in Midland. High of 72, low of 52. Wow, that's some good weather right there. Ronald says, be safe. Yeah. I mean, there's not much I can do. Just, sit here and hope that it, hope don't knock nothing heavy down as it goes through. That's about all I can do. Bill Hoffman says, cloudy here. I'm on the northern edge of Ida. It's all southeast of Indiana. Yeah, I think it made more of a right turn than what they thought it was going to. It says Canton. Should get lots of rain. Janet says, let's see what she's saying here. You doing okay? Not being mean, she says. I just don't think Janet could ever be mean, do you? It's not being mean, but you look like you're losing weight and you appear to have very dark circles under your eyes. Some of those sneaky heart signs. Well, I hope I'm doing okay. Uh, I'm not really losing any more weight. I'm hovering, depending on what I've eaten and when I get on the scale. And I get on the scale pretty much every day. I'm hovering around somewhere between 165 and 170. I haven't been above 170 in quite some time. And that's about 25, 30 pounds less than what I weighed before the heart attack. So, and if I got dark circles under my eyes, probably because I didn't sleep good last night. I don't know what it is. A lot of nights, I don't know whether it's the medication I'm on or what, but I have dreams, or if you want to call them dreams, almost like nightmares. But I just dream about weird stuff every single night. And I don't know what it is. I didn't used to do that, or at least didn't remember doing it. But I appreciate your concern, Janet. I will, when I finish the coffee sessions, I will go in and take my blood pressure just to make sure. But I'm feeling okay. Feeling okay. Like I said, just a lot of nights don't sleep real good. I don't really have anything to talk about. Like I said, I was out here shooting some video yesterday. Really digging my little things that are, one of them's up there and one of them's up over here. My little upside down camera mount things. That just works so great. Gets those things up out of my way. Really like that. And it's going to come in real handy in the coming weeks because I'm going to have a video that, well, I'm not going to say what it is. That would be stupid, wouldn't it? Tell you what it is ahead of time. But it's going to be a lot different. Janet says, okay, just check. I appreciate you checking on me, Janet. You can come here in the coffee sessions and check on me anytime you want to. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Jack is, I don't know if I can get a shot of Jack on the Jack camera or not. I think he's sitting kind of out of, yeah, he's just out of frame there. So he's calmed down. Well, I don't even really want to bring this up much, but I was watching, again, I watch the local news, but I'm not happy with the way they, the news, they're acting like, yay, the 20-year war in Afghanistan is over. And I'm thinking, no, it's not really over. We just kind of quit and said, let's get out. And then we didn't even do that right. But I really worry, and again, I don't want to be Donnie Downer here, but Janet says, at least we can see you are in fact wearing pants, even if we can't see Janet. Yeah, Janet, to be perfectly honest, I wear pants most days when I'm doing a coffee session. Most days. You can pretty much count on it. Um, but yeah, I feel bad for the people that are stuck over there. They're acting like, yay, we're out, 20-year war's over, but yeah, no mention of the people that because of their screw up are stuck over there. And I just feel like the real is going to start now. We'll see. We'll see. Bill Hoffman says, oh my, 170 is what I weighed when I graduated high school. And I was a beanpole, 6'3" tall. You were tall, lean, and well, I don't know about mean, but you were lean. Yeah. John Howard's here this morning. Good morning. Said he made it. Clyde says, you should make a special mount so camera is upright. Well, I could, but there's really no reason to. Because, like I said, even though the camera's hanging upside down, it actually puts the buttons on the side that I need to get to them. And the little window thing that's on it flips out, and then it's also on a pivot. So even though it is recording upside down, the viewer shows it correctly, right side up. And then when I take the SD card in and put it on the computer, it loads it in, and it's, of course, upside down, but it's just like 2 clicks to rotate right, like 1, 2, and it's then the correct way. So, yeah, I could make another mount, but then that would defeat the purpose of being able to keep it on my camera tripod and just take the tripod and stick it. That's what I love about it. I don't ever have to take it off the tripod. Although I did take it off, I always go the wrong way. Yesterday to put it on there briefly. Hitch Hamilton's in the house, and I would certainly agree with that statement. I think we got another one coming. And, the 20th anniversary is just a few days away. So, I tell you, that outside is sounding weird out there. Here it comes. It's fixing to get loud out here, folks. The rain is here, Gary Hammett. It is here. I probably should have ended the coffee session earlier or done it from in there, because I may be stuck out here for a while now. Larry says, I lost from 205 to my current weight of 145 and have been holding that for right at 13 years. Yeah. Well, I've got down, when I first came home, I was around, I don't know, probably between 170 and 180, I guess, which was still down. And I don't know what it is, maybe I just haven't eaten as much. But I'm happy if I can stay around 170. I feel pretty good at that weight. The clothes, I'm wearing clothes that I hadn't worn in years. So Larry says, I can thank throat cancer for keeping me from having a heart attack, because I was way overweight and BP was very high. Yeah, I don't know how tall you are, Larry, but 145, that's not much. Wild Bill Larison is here. Good morning, Bill. Speaking of weight loss, there's another skinny guy right there, getting skinnier every day. Buddy Rick Morphew's here this morning. Good morning, Rick. Hope you're doing well. Troy Pritchard. Good morning. Thumbs up, he said. Yeah, we'll take them. Rob Schuster is here. Good morning, Rob. Janet wants to know how far I have to run to make it to the house. It's not that far, but the problem is there are steps involved. Because my house, from where my back door is probably 8 feet in elevation from where I'm at right now. So my deck that's on my house, you got to run over there, and there's 5 steps that go up this way, and then there's a little landing. Then you turn left and go 5 more steps up that way, and then you got about 14 feet of deck to walk across to get in the back door. And the real problem is my deck. I really need to get out there with the pressure washer, and I've done it once before, and it cleans it up real good. It makes it look almost like new. But I never painted or stained or anything, which was a big mistake. So I need to get out there with the pressure washer and get it all cleaned up good, and then paint it with something, because when it rains, it gets slicker and greased out stuff. And you have to be careful. There won't be no running to the house. I may get wet, but there won't be no running involved. Ryan Ballard says, I have not weighed 170 since I was a junior in high school. I bet when I was in high school, I probably weighed 100, maybe 130 pounds dripping wet. Maybe 140. I don't know, not much. Sandy's here this morning. Good morning, Sandy. Hope you're doing well, and hope you're careful from the storms. You know, Fox 5, Joanne was talking, we're going to get a bunch of stuff today. Okay, Larry's, he's 5'4". Okay. Well, I'm not very tall. I'm 5'7", so, you know. But when you're pushing 200 pounds at 5'7", that's not good. I used to go to when I'd go for my doctor's checkups, and you're sitting there, you know, waiting for the doctor to come in. There's a weather alert right there. There was what's his name? David Chanley. But anyway, you know, I'd always look at that chart, and I'd say, you know, they'd say, you know, for a small frame or medium frame or large frame or whatever, and then they'd have your height, and then you'd follow the chart over, and it would tell you what your weight should be. And I remember I'd always look at that, and I'd say, well, I'm not overweight, I'm just under tall. That was my problem. But yeah, and I'm still a little under tall, even at 170, but I'm not going to try to lose any more now. Gary says, wet steps, be careful. Yeah, I've done a face plant before, coming down them one time. I was holding something in my hand. I didn't want to drop it. I should have dropped it because fortunately there wasn't anybody around to see me do it. So it didn't happen, right? Wasn't on video. So it's all good. Dennis says, my video is showing a little out of focus here. I know you, if you're watching on YouTube, and I know you are, you need to check your settings, because according to this, I'm at 720. That's what StreamYard, at least the plan I have, that's what StreamYard um, streams at, 720. Maybe refresh or something and it'll clear up. Although it's almost over anyway. We're about done here. Janet says, I hear you. That old people run is a fast walk at best. Yeah, I could probably still run if something was chasing me and I really had to run. I could probably run for a little ways. But the other thing I have to worry about that you might not have thought of is my buddy Jack. He's a big boy. He weighs, I don't know, he might have lost a pound or two because I've been trying to cut back on him. But, last time at the vet, he was pushing 125 pounds. Well, he doesn't mean to, but sometimes if you're both trying to get through the doorway or something at the same time, he can knock you down. Poor Rocky, he knocked Rocky down I don't know how many times. I mean, he didn't mean to. He wasn't trying, just being young buck like he is. And he can't, he's like a bull in a china shop. He doesn't mean to do it. But so I have to be careful. And the other thing I have to be very careful of in the house is all his little Chewy toys and baseballs. He's got baseballs. He's got about 4 baseballs. Because we live next to a field and they hit foul balls over here all the time. So he'll find. I got a whole bag full of them in the closet. But he likes to play with them baseballs. But he's not good at putting up his toys. So when he leaves stuff around, it's just like when I'm outside, I'm always looking down looking for snakes in the summertime. In the house, I'm not looking for snakes, but I'm looking for something to fall over. Because a lot of his thing, you got this ball, which will roll. You got a Kong, which is roundish shape. The bone thing, and it's like stepping on Legos. that one bone thing he has. So yeah, I gotta look down everywhere I go. So. Bill says, put a little stand in your stain on them steps. A great gripper. Yeah. Well, I just need to clean them because I've let my deck age and you get that gray patina and stuff, but then you also get that kind of slimy stuff that when it rains and gets wet, it's slick. It is really slick. So anyway, I think it's just about time for my thing to go off here. Janet says, like having a toddler in the house. Yeah, it is. Look at Bill. Man, there's so much less of him. 22 pounds lighter. Good deal, Bill. Got it going on. Speaking of snakes, they'll be going to high ground if you get a lot of rain. Yeah, that's true. And we've still got, that's the only thing because there it is. That's the only thing about the cooler weather that we sometimes get here in Georgia is that, snakes are cold-blooded. So if it's cold outside or cool, doesn't even have to be cold, just cool, and you see one, you don't really have to worry because they can't do much. They're trying to get to the sun or whatever. But when it's hot like this, and they're out everywhere. Although, and I hate to say it because I know I'll jinx myself, I have not seen a copperhead all summer, and that's rare. I'm sure they're still out there, but I have not seen them in my path from the house to the shop. So anyway, all right, that was my time to get out of here. Y'all stay safe. Hey, Thomas Grimm made it. How you doing, Thomas? Be sure and hit the thumbs up while you're here. We got a few slackers over there. Looks like 19 watching and only 14 thumbs up. Oh, well, what are you going to do? All right, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a good Tuesday, and stay safe if you're in the path of any of this crummy weather. And if not, stay safe anyway. And we'll see y'all tomorrow for the 380th coffee session. And we're starting a brand new month. Then made it through August. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bring your coffee.